This is the Day's Channeling and a reading for New Year's Day. It's New Year's Day 2024. We have the letters I, R, T, C, Z, S, B, W, Q, O, X, V, and P. More than meets the eye is the channeled message, and I had it before I even got the letters out, and we'll talk more about that. Riso. R-I-S-O, spelt out exactly. IRS. I regret. Spirit showing me the last name. There's a C and a Z beginning. It's a long last name, but begins with that. So, borrowing money, and I'm being shown Quinn, so 3 times. Poverty, and Iraq is almost spelled out, but back to poverty, and rob rich to give to poor. What this is enabling. There's more than meets the eye, it's deeper. It's playing God, Oz, but God has no ulterior motive, means to control others, keep them weak, handicapped, hold them down in a codependency of Robin Hood syndrome. This is bad news bears, which brings us to an occurrence that my girl shared with me over the weekend that had happened. And it involves a man named Tim who's homeless. Tim, which is spelt out almost today. And Train Tracks, Old Folsom, which is where there was an exchange of money of $40 given to Tim from Derek. $40, that's a lot of money. And it's not a couple of dollars. So this rings the alarm, sounds the bell. And the girls did say it was suspicious. They also said it felt suspicious, and that he kept saying how beautiful they were. And Derek has known Tim for 3 years, which is right around the time this crime began. And we know that homeless camp shelters come out and that they are using, that there's involvement here, one way or another. SUV, black. I see Rover and Subaru. But spiritual work here is authenticity from the heart. And there's no thing in exchange for it but a better world. We have XV right next to each other. So this is Roman numeral 15, the devil. And the demon of the crown, your halo chakra, is attachment. So what's in it for me? I see workers' comp and government support. I see taco truck. I also see Bratwurst company. But what I'm getting here is not only Colorado, but brats at their worst. Ox stubborn. And I also see, and I'm sorry for this, stillborn. Post office, USPS, and worker stole your letter documents. So back to the beginning, more than meets the eye. Conspiracy theorists. So if this has been said by a group of people against one person, that should ring the alarm all by itself, especially with what has occurred here, and it's all about money. But this is reverse psychology from a group of anarchists. So Robin Hoods. So deflection of a crime cover-up involving a spiritual inheritance, right effort involved, hard work. This individual has a right to it because of right effort. And it wasn't just given. So see their reflection instead. I'm also being shown the Holiday Inn Express in Town Center and the great big cover-up that is covering it. At this time, I've been shown that, and then there's channeled message involving this. but it's metaphor. But we know that metaphor is channeling. And then it's getting a facelift, right? So find the channeled message here. And then tractor. God does. God sees their reflection instead. So we'll go ahead and close with that for today. And we'll draw from John Bear Tarot. The Two of Coin again with the key and the cloaked energies. So children are being used here, used and abused. And they both have their hands out here. They're both wanting something. So upright or not, I'm not getting a good energy here. All right, and then I also, oh my gosh, again, wow. So the Four of Stability, we're getting the same cards, so that's no accident. So in reverse, we have there's no stability within a home, within the fourth house, which is house and home and stability. And what was once a celebration has now been uprooted by the divine, by these orbs that are now above them. So back to the channeled message, tractor. God sees their reflection instead of the deflection that they were aiming for, the cover up. Namaste.